Hello and welcome back to Jerry's World's YouTube channel and part 2 of the series where I'll show you step by step how I safely nebulise my rats at home. I'll link all products used in the description below. Let's get into it. Okay, so for the setup you will need an appropriate airtight nebulisation chamber, either one that you've made yourself or one that you've purchased online. You're going to need your diluted F10 antiseptic solution, your measuring cup that comes with your nebuliser, of course, the nebulizer itself with the medication administering tube. You're going to need some treats. Actually, not essential, but my girls will tell you absolutely mandatory. And lastly, just a piece of cloth or kitchen towel just to make sure that your pet isn't slipping around due to the condensation that the mist will create. Okay, so firstly, you want to grab your nebulizing chamber, make sure that it's on a flat and sturdy surface. Then we're going to add some material, cloth, kitchen roll into the bottom of the chamber. Just make sure there's not too much fabrics with what you're using because you don't want to soak up all the medication mist. You can add your treats then into the bottom. I do like to add treats. I did say that they weren't essential, but it's just to create a more healthy experience for the girls when they're being nebulized. So they're just as comfortable and as happy as possible in the process. You want to grab your measuring cup that comes with a nebulizer, and we're going to add our diluted F10 antiseptic into the measuring cup. You're going to fill to the first line for anything between 1 and 3 rats. If there's anything between 4 and 8 rats, you can add solution to the second line. There's only 2 lines for measurement on the cup, so it's not too complicated. We're going to add the lid. It does have like a little extended knob that helps you align the lid with the body of the medication cup. Then add your feeding tube from the nebulizer into the measuring cup. Just make sure that it's on there sturdy, airtight. Add the nozzle neck of the measuring cup into the nebulization hole, entry hole, and just make sure that the tube isn't banging into anything. That's why it's dangling off the end of the table. Morning. So first up, we're going to have the gorgeous Maris. I'm going to place her gently into the bottom of the nebulizing chamber. She will usually just have a little look around and try and figure out where her sister is. And then we will have her beautiful sister, Piper. Currently, she does have a little bit of porphyrin around her nose. So the nebulization process will just be perfect for trying to clear this up. And just remember in the process, we're just trying to create the least anxiety inducing experience for them as possible. So just make sure when you're doing anything, you're just super gentle, putting the lid on, clipping the lid down, turning the nebulization system on. We just want to create the best experience as possible. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. You can set a timer for between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on the severity of the symptoms, and you can also nebulize them up to twice a day. That's my timer set for 20 minutes. I also like to add a kitchen towel just over the top of the box. Remember, they are prey animals, so they do prefer to hide. As nebulisation has become a regular part of caring for my rat's health at home, it's important to find ways to integrate their treatment seamlessly. So as the girls are in the treatment now, I'll usually clean their home, empty any waste, disinfect surfaces, etc. So that once they're done, they've got a nice clean environment to return to. I love the fact that I've got the ability to treat less serious symptoms at home, avoid overusing antibiotics, and of course, costly vet bills. Here is just a little close up of the girls during treatment. Mary's just having a treats and Piper having a groom. Okay, so that is my 20-minute timer up and means I will be removing the girls from the nebulizer now. First thing is to switch off the nebulizing machine and then remove the kitchen towel from the top of the chamber. Secondly, is to remove the measuring cup from the entry hole, place it back on the nebulizer or out of the way. Again, just be mindful to be as careful and as quiet as possible. And if your rat is like mine, has had the evidence of porphyrin around the nose and eyes, this treatment will be able to soothe that with its powerful antiseptic properties, as well as help break down any mucus in the nasal canal, help soothe symptoms and the development of respiratory infection. Be sure to always clean and disinfect both the chamber and the measuring cup after every use. I hope you found this video helpful. I'll be sure to link the equipment below. If you missed part one, you can watch that if you're not sure on how to spot the signs of respiratory stress or infection. Thank you.